Every year, New York City issues 16.1 million traffic violations. That generates over $1 billion in fines. If you operate a commercial fleet, manage delivery vans, or run a leasing company here, getting ticketed is an operational reality. Your drivers will get pulled over. They will get parking tickets. But the financial impact of that infraction is not static. The cost begins to change the exact moment that ticket is printed. A single ignored violation triggers a sequence of compounding penalties that grow more expensive the longer they remain unpaid. This chart maps the strict escalation timeline of a New York City parking ticket. On day 1, the baseline penalty sits at $115. If a fleet manager stays silent for 30 days, the city automatically bumps that fine to $175. Let another month pass and it hits $205. By day 90, you owe $265. But day 100 is the crisis trigger. Default judgments, automatic late fees, and tow charges hit, pushing the exposure for a single infraction well past $1,000. At this stage, the penalty jumps from a spreadsheet problem to a physical one. Your vehicle is immobilized and your operation halts. The city engineered this exact mathematical curve to penalize administrative delay. They know fleets struggle to keep up, and fleets stay silent because the data they need is scattered across 5 different city agencies. The Department of Finance handles parking, while Oath handles idling and environmental tickets. Each agency has its own portal. Each has its own timeline. Each requires a separate login to track entirely separate rules. Without a unified view of these databases, fleet managers fly blind. By the time they discover what they actually owe, the penalties have already doubled. To clear the court backlog and get paid faster, New York City offers a built-in lifeline called the Commercial Fleet Program. The trade-off is straightforward. You permanently waive your right to contest a ticket at a hearing. In exchange, the city drastically slashes your fine costs. This comparative chart shows exactly how much you save. A standard angle park-in ticket drops 78%, falling from $115 down to $25. Double parking drops to $65, and the fine for no standing except truck loading is waived entirely. You pay $0. For a delivery fleet loading curbside all day, these specific commercial exceptions are exactly what keep a route financially viable. Accepting this bureaucratic deal is a financial necessity for operators trying to survive New York City's thin delivery margins. But the city requires a clean slate to join. You cannot enroll until you have 0 outstanding non-judgment debt. Once you apply, the city sends a bill listing every outstanding violation attached to your plates. You have exactly a 30-day window to pay them, schedule hearings, or enroll in payment plans. The city's discounted rates are inaccessible until a fleet resolves its existing backlog of violations. Even if you enroll and consolidate your billing, the city program has a massive blind spot. It tells you what your fleet owes, but never tells you which driver incurred the fine. Trying to manually match a 6-week-old violation to a specific driver or a precise rental window is an administrative nightmare. And reducing the cost of a fine does not help your bottom line if your business is still absorbing the cost for your driver's personal mistakes. Clear Plates automates this monitoring process, scanning official city databases every single night to identify new violations on day 1. It takes the exact issue date of every ticket and automatically cross-references it against your internal driver assignments and rental periods. The platform then generates an instant chargeback report. This legally and efficiently shifts the financial liability back to the responsible driver. It also identifies your existing debt backlog across every agency, allowing you to quickly clear the hurdles required to qualify for the city's Stipulated Fine Program. Stop paying preventable penalties. Click the link in the description to scan your plates and get a free total exposure report for your fleet right now.